It is simply incredible the amount of people that suffer from acid reflux or GERD and don't have any idea of how to get rid of it, or that something as small as what I'm going to tell you in this video is actually the culprit they've been looking for so long. Acid reflux is suffered by millions of people, and sometimes there's a very hidden cause that I'm going to reveal to you in this video. So in today's video, I'll reveal to you the causes and solutions more effective for acid reflux and GERD that you might be experiencing so that you can see it go away and go away for good. Producing too much acid is sometimes a need that the body is producing because there is something that is causing it to trigger that way. This could be probably something you ate, maybe a nervous breakdown, or a trauma that you might be living inside your head without even noticing, that is just constantly making your body produce more acid than it needs. Sometimes there are very hidden reasons, and omeprazole or antacids are not the solution. As a matter of fact, they just make things worse. They might kill the acid that instant, but you are basically just triggered to keep on taking them, reducing your chances of staying healthy. You're probably going to see in the future mineral bone loss. You're going to see serious consequences with mineral deficiencies because you're not being able to digest because you've been using things that you shouldn't have instead of fixing the problem from its roots. So before I continue, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. Press that like and notification button. I really appreciate that little like button, and really goes a long way. And if you subscribe to this channel, maybe something that I do say in this video or a future video can change your life so much that it can actually make your life a lot better. The only thing I ask for is just a like button. Having said that, let's continue. Number 1, acid reflux could just be caused by one simple food. Sometimes we enjoy eating, and obviously it's part of life. Enjoy what you are eating is something that is just without questioning every single human being wants, right? Well, the thing about eating is that today we are eating a lot of the stuff that we shouldn't be eating. There might be one ingredient or one food or something that we really like, maybe some cream cheese, maybe a piece of ham, something that comes processed or not, that is actually making your body understand that it really needs more acid to consume it or to digest it than it really does. And there you start seeing a trigger. You start seeing something that's just telling your body produce more acid because we need to digest this food that this person likes to eat so much. In some occasions, it might even be water. Water is so stripped out of nutrients, minerals, and so much stuff, and sometimes added so much junk because of the water we're drinking that we might have acid reflux, and we can't find what food is causing us to see this. It might just be even water. You have to analyze. You have to change your habits. You have to change your food, maybe for a month at a time, one food or two foods, and analyze very deeply if these are the ones causing you this problem. If you need something natural that can help you reduce this risk and improve that acid reflux, heal your gut, maybe your esophagus due to all this acid, look for something like GI Balance, Ulcer Aid, Pylo Chase, or Probillion from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Number 2, it could be something you're worrying about without even knowing it. You see, producing more acid is a defense mechanism that our body has in order to digest more food for you to have that fight and flight response, that energy ready to go because you're consuming more food, because you're going to run, you're going to fight, you're going to defend yourself from something that is menacing your life. This is a biological response, and it is natural, entirely 100% natural. The problem is that today we live in stress. There's something that has traumatized us from the start when we started with this problem that we haven't been able to fix. It might be something that we're worrying about every single day. Maybe it's money, maybe it's a divorce, maybe it's something that is affecting us on a daily level. And sometimes it could be something that we don't even know is happening in our inside. Something that we think is okay, but that we're carrying for years at a time. In many occasions, I have patients and I say, okay, let's go back in time. When did this start? Oh, this started when I started my divorce. Okay, well, are you fulfilled after your divorce? The person might say no. Well, you're still living that problem. And you have this acid reflux because you are still living the stress that you had 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago. You need to fix this. This is extremely important. And so many people suffer from some of this and don't even realize this is happening. Look for a supplement that can help you heal and improve your nervous system function. Something like Neuromatrix, Neuroflex, Brain at FinelandVitamins.com. Number 3, it could be just your weight or your posture. Well, guess what? Your stomach is a hollow organ. It has acid inside of it. And if I press it, obviously that acid is going to go anywhere it can. First way to go is upwards, because maybe you're overweight. You have too much of that belly fat, or you might be in a bad posture. You're always hunching your back, or sometimes you might be wearing clothes that don't fit you anymore, that are just pressing on your stomach. Guess what? You're going to have acid reflux. Even worse if you have a situation with that hiatus hernia that you might be carrying. God knows what it is. But the reality is that 5 to 10% of all acid reflux can be reversed completely just by losing weight. If you are overweight, you're using maybe clothes that is not fitting you anymore. You have to change this. You have to exercise. Make sure that you stop eating too much. Make sure that you can control that body fat and reduce it in order to reduce this problem that is not going to be solved by just consuming antacids. This is extremely important. Look for something that can help you lose weight. Something like Figurize or Garcinia Cambogia, Appleizer or Metathyroid from Fineland at FinelandVitamins.com. Number 4, you might be consuming too much food. Your stomach has a size and it will grow with you. Yes, it will. But if you consume more food that you can carry, well, guess what? The acid inside is going to backfire. It's going to have to go somewhere, right? And the other problem with this is your body, the actual size of your stomach, your intestines, your colon have a size that fits to the amount of food you have to ingest. If you're consuming too much, you're going to have problems because you're not going to have enough acid. You're not going to have enough enzymes. You're not going to have enough probiotics. You're going to see bloating. And then again, you're going to see more mass pressing on your stomach, increasing acid to come upwards, acid reflux, gastritis, GERD, sometimes even cancer, just because you were consuming too much food every single day and you did not control the portions you had. Reduce your portions. Reduce them to a smaller size. Consume them maybe 5, 6, 7 times a day, but do it slowly. Do it in small portions so that your stomach can actually digest it. This will improve your production of acid, your consumption of acid, your digestion, and obviously will improve digestion overall. Remember, this is extremely important. Not many people know how to eat. Sometimes I would even imagine that we need a course in college or in high school teaching kids how to eat. This is so important. You have no idea. Number 5, stay away from foods that are acidic that will increase your acid content. And yes, obviously, right? If you have acid, you shouldn't be consuming anything that is going to produce more acid or just add more acid to it. Like, for example, lemon juice, orange juice, anything that is citric, anything that has a spice to it, like for example, maybe black pepper, maybe coffee. It all depends on the patient, all depends on the person that is having this problem. And the reality is that some of the most basic, most obvious things you have to do should be done just because you know it's true. And sometimes people don't know that this has actually happened. Reduce the intake of anything that is acid. You don't want more acid because you already have it. And try to eat foods that are going to be the ones that consume the acid you have. For example, proteins, eggs, meats, chicken, fish, fats that are healthy fats. All of these are going to consume more acid. Take away the acid you have. Get rid of the accumulation that is maybe happening because your diet is not the adequate one you should be having every day. Also, something you should know, vegetarians, people that consume foods that are very easily digestible, they're going to have problems because they're going to have acid that is not digested, is not used up, and they're going to see acid reflux all the time. Don't forget to give this video a like button, don't forget to share, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.